Yo, what's good, new hype?
Hardpoint
This
identified.
is Hardpoint on Yemen. Um, we're gonna need to run an AR right here. He's basically watching here, top, and rug room. Now this is a lot of responsibilities for an AR, so he's got to be spot on, and he may want to run an N94 here. It's mostly preference, but it's just whatever he can be quick with because he's got three spots to cover. Um, Of course, you want to run the two subs here. You want them nading the hell out of these two spots and letting the AR take care of those guys. Nading the hell out of this. Maybe have your AR run a trophy system. He needs to get it up here, just as close as he can, basically.
We're winning
You
this
need to get
fight.
a sub here watching this way. Now, if he can get away with watching here and being and feeling confident that he's safe, then we're golden because the anchor, whoever's running that, is going to
Hardpoint identified.
want to push this side. Now I know the next one is treehouse, but we want to push them so that they have bottom spawn because it's a lot easier to defend out of that window to bottom spawn than it is archway and the top spawn. So what this AR, the anchor, is going to want to do is he's going to want to pick up guys trying to flank right here, and he's going to want to help out on rug room. And he's just going to keep moving slowly. He doesn't want to push too hard, or he's going to get his guys flanked in the hard point. So he's wanting to push through here. Guys are going to be spawning up top right there. He needs to watch that. And then he's chilling right behind this car, making sure that he's got purple covered and the top covered. And then he's going to want to try and get, if this anchor thinks that he's got the spawns flipped, then he's coming right in here. And he wants his team to spawn right there. That's his goal. And right where he's at, right behind red car and top spawn.
Hardpoint
So he's
identified.
watching for flankers right here. And he's also trying to, I don't know why normally the next spawn is treehouse. So that's one we're going over. So that, this, you want to be coming from top spawn here. So the anchor is helping out, picking up guys in the hard point. But he's also mostly worried about flanks right here because these flanks are important because you need this one right here. This is the easiest one to hold if you've got a good setup. So you want the ARs, you want your other AR right here helping pick off guys in the spawn. Or not in the spawn, but in the treehouse, and anybody trying to flank, trying to get the top. You want the subs to be focused. Not sure where guys like to set up in here. I like setting up right here. A lot of guys like right here. So you guys are spread out. And if that AR can get a trophy system in here, great. If not, then the
Hardpoint
subs have got
identified.
both entrances covered. And the AR is able to pick up guys trying to come walkway and bottom dirt. So as you rotate, you just want to come back this direction. You want a sub to pick up down there and middle. Now this guy, his first worry as an anchor should be his right flank. Now this other AR has got to come and he's got to help out up here, but it's mostly got to be the first rotating sub. So your objective guy has got to be watching middle. That's got to be a sub's job. And then this AR guy, the anchor, his job is picking up kills on the right side and letting that AR and that sub rotate over, and then you're going to want to push them from the right side here. So as this comes down to, you want to go on this one early too because this one's easy to hold with a couple guys and it's easy to break with score streaks. So this is still an early one,
Hardpoint identified.
but if some guy is really playing well on the other team, that you've got to really hold this down and get as much as you can out of it and be ready for the next one if they can break it easily. So you want your anchor to hang tight up there as long as he can, and you want the two subs to push on the next one because this AR, the anchor can hold middle, left, and right easily. I mean, if he's paying attention. And this other AR can watch left side, so they can really cut the workload in half if they're paying attention and working together with callouts. You want the subs pushing maybe one outside to get rid of the spawns. So maybe you have a sub come out here. You want a sub rotating all the way so that you can get rid of their spawns back here and maybe even get rid of them back there. But you're also in a good spot to flank in case the other sub gets taken out running this direction. So that means you've got a guy back here, and you may have a sub spawning right behind you to make a good push into this next hard point. Just nade the hell out of it is pretty much all I got for this. If you can see trophy systems, try and take them out early. We want one AR. The next guy, if he can get down behind that cart and just pepper this window so nobody can stand up, maybe he gets lucky and picks a guy off. But the subs have really got to be the ones to get up in here and really hold this hard point down while the ARs work around. Now this AR, real easy way to pick up kills that I've found for this, if you can push their spawn bottom dirt, is to chill out right here, because a lot of times they're going to be spawning archway or top purple, and you can really get a lot of kills right here as they're trying to run and get in that window. And then the anchor, or this guy, whichever one, can roll down right past him, and he wants to set up outside the hard point as well. He can chill out right here behind this red car, but he's going to get flanked a lot of times. I see a lot of teams make that mistake. Or he can come up here, and he's got their backside. So this means you're guaranteed the spawn if you've got one AR here and one AR over there, and then two subs in there. If you can get this set up right here, you're going to hold this hard point for a long time, because it's really hard to break because you have so many vantage points, unless they flank all the way around. But still, that they're wasting time going all the way around and coming up in here. And even if they get this far, it's one guy if they're lucky, and he's got to take on two subs. Rotating to the next one, you're going to have this guy, if he's still alive here, is going to turn into your anchor for the next one and go at, say, 25 seconds, because this one's also important, but this one's also later in the round. Be wary of score streaks. More than likely, there's not going to be anybody back here, so he can kind of take this cutoff right here and try and get this top spawn pretty easy. So he's got a lot of cover right here, and he's able to shoot down on the statue and wait for help. That should be coming purple side. We do not want to try and take this from the bottom, because we want to force their spawn bottom dirt. So if we come around archway, then they could spawn back here, back by fruit, or they could spawn on bottom. It's hard to tell. I mean, you can't control that unless you have a guy for sure down there and you have a guy for sure back fruit. But we're working on getting to this hard point quickly. So until we're set up right here, this is it's anybody's guess really. So we've got to have those subs for sure coming purple so that we know for sure which way they're coming from. So say those subs get in the hard point, they say we got nobody, this guy needs to turn around because they could be spawning right behind him. But I mean, if he's already killed, and that AR on the opposite side, he's got to be coming either purple or taking this cutoff too to force that spawn down there. Because if he goes around, then they'll spawn right up top. The subs are going to be defenseless against this right here, and they're going to get taken out, and we're going to lose the hard point really easily. So that AR, even though he's the anchor and he got those spawns, as he's working his way around and they don't spawn back here, that's when this AR can move up and help the subs in the hard point, or even sitting back out of the hard point, just helping out in that building or bridgeway, or even bottom purple, just depending on where they're spawning and where they're trying to flank from. But if we can get our anchor worked all the way around and back up top, then we're going to be set up good for the next rotation of hard points.
Don't quit now.
If you guys got any changes, let me know and I'll try to work them in the next video. Thanks, guys.